Okay, let's do our CSS battle. Now I did see David's post of at least what the picture would be earlier, so I have a little bit of a plan. It was on LinkedIn. If you don't know David Codalesa, I assume that's how his last name is pronounced. Um, he's a good one. He's a good one to be connected with. And if you're looking to hire someone who's a capable engineer, not that I expect anyone who has hiring power to be watching this, but if you do, check him out. He's looking for his next gig. All right. All that being said, let's get this done quickly. Bad CSS to save a few characters, right? So let's start with the background, and you know how I love a good radial gradient. We're going to start with FFF. We can shorten the color they give us because it's pure white. We can just do 3 Fs for it instead of all 6, so save a few characters that way. And then we will end with this and hit a 0. And I forgot my circle hack. I did this yesterday. The default for radial gradient is an ellipse, and so normally you have to write circle, and then you can say at, and then put in your position right here. 10%, and then it positions it. And you can put two values there to move it around your container if you ever need to move a radial gradient. But another hack to do circle is to put in a size. Now, why I learned this also from David. Why just a tiny size just automatically makes it a circle? I don't know, but I use it. Oh, but it's not quite. It's not centered. So we are actually going to use that at. We're going to say 50% because that's our left right, and then we're going to say, and actually with the percentage thing makes it so we don't have to leave a space there. Okay, 100 pixels, let's say 150, 160, 170. Ooh, it's going to be weird numbers. Okay, 172. Cool. So we have our circle. Perfect. And now we can get into the body element, and I'm going to make that these bars. Now, I'm not sure if I want to make it one bar with a box shadow to be the second bar, or if I want to just do a linear gradient on it. It's a toss up. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to do the box shadow route because I'm going to do a p tag. Oh no, I'm going to do a box shadow on the p tag too. So I'm not going to do border for the second element unless. Oh, new idea. All right, new idea. I'm going to flip it around. Okay, the vertical bar is going to be the body because then I can just throw a border on it and get this outline. I was thinking of doing a p tag with a box shadow that was enlarged and then shifted down to get this outline without overlapping these other bars. But if the body element is used, it's going to be under any p tag, and then it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. So let's go ahead and give it a position fixed. I'm going to need it on the p tag anyways, so let's do that to make movement simple. And then we're going to give it a padding of, it's going to be like 50 and 10. Boom. All right, let's see what we got so far. We have nothing so far. Oh, it shifted things down. Why would that shift this down? That's okay. We can just shift it back up. Oh. 180. Okay. We can fix that because, oh, the position fix took off the 12 pixels difference that we're seeing on the body. That's why for the back. Okay, that's why. Because this still has the background on it. And here we need the background. Ooh, actually, I don't think I need to change the background because it's going to be that big circle and it's not going to be bigger than that circle. So we will be okay. What I need to figure out, though, is let's actually, so we can see it, let's just do that. Good. Okay. So we're going to get rid of this p tag to clear things up for us. We're going to hit margin. We're going to drop this. I already know I don't need this to be quite that big. It's about right. All right, let's say 100 and 150, 170. All right, see, I think you see what my plan's going to be at this point. Get this in position, throw a border on it, and then put a P tag over top and box shadow up to make the second one. And it should all be done. Perfect. All right. Border 10 pixels solid, and let's throw our color on. And of course that shifts it, border shifts it with our margin value, so we gotta drop those to accommodate it. And if we take our background off, why, it is now all blue. Oh yeah, okay, I do have to put the color on it. So be it. There we go. Alright, does it need a little bit more 101? Yeah. 181? Ooh. We'll see how that works, and then we'll finagle it when we're done. Alright, P tag. P tag is going to be, we're going to give it a different padding. It's going to inherit this background, so that's nice. It's going to be 10 for the vertical and like 50 for the horizontal. And then we're going to give it a margin. We're going to hit 0, -50. Oh, where are you, P tag? That's what we need to know. Just real quick, just to see if anything weird is happening with this. No. Okay, what am I missing? -150? Why is it not showing up? It's always the fun thing. Let's find our element after we threw margins on things. I have padding. I have a background. It's going to be position fixed. Margin, it should be showing up. Okay, let's put a positive. No, still not showing up. Oh. Fixed it. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's why our P tag wasn't showing up. 50. Let's get this put into place. Not right there. Let's hit our diff. Yeah, that's what we needed. Get rid of that background because I know where it is now. Let's say 70. Ooh, 60. Nice, nice. This is clearly too big. 70? That looks about right. And then -70. -80. Commendable. And again, on margin at least, the little negative thing lets you delete the space. Alright. Now why is our... Oh, I know why. Because this has a border on it. I don't want a border on the P tag. Let's do... But then I lose my background. I want the background to inherit, but I don't want the border to inherit. So I can't do that. Use the combinator to select the styles. Alright. This, I hate duplicating styles, but it's just got to be done, and I'm in a hurry. So I'm not gonna fight it for extra time, or I'm not gonna find an elegant solution because I don't have time to do that tonight. All right, so left and right first, and then we're gonna do -10 pixels. And for some reason on box shadow, look at this. Oh, you can have the negative on box shadow too. Oh, well, that's so nice. And let's just get the sizing right. Boom. Let's see if we need to finagle our body element around to get a perfect 100%. Oh, 99.5. Ouch. Yeah, it's got to be this line right there. That's the issue. But 181 seemed even worse. I mean, these little outlines, I get that a lot of time. Whew, doesn't like that. It likes that even less. Okay. 100. Let's just see what happens with that. That's 100%. That right there. So sometimes you really can't trust the diff. Okay. We did it. It's done. It's fun, you guys. I gotta figure out how to end these. Like, I don't know, a catchphrase for signing off. This is badly written CSS with Seth centers the div. Signing off. Let me minify it first. Let's see how we did. Oop. I think David was like at 190 characters. He's a pro at this. He's so good. It's pretty cool to see what he comes up with. Alright. Yeah, 222. Man, that's massive. And I think it's because I have this extra border. That's a big no-no. And yeah, there's probably better ways to do this, but that's my solution. Maybe it gave you better ideas. Alright. This is Seth Centers the Div, signing off. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Just having fun.